If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Today's program furnished.
Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
By funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, Attorney at Law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very happy welcome to Saturday, the 14th of November. Folks, halfway through November already. We are speeding along. Just one of those things where it seems really kind of unbelievable that we're this far along so far. And I'd like to give a shout out to everyone out there listening and watching. Hopefully you have that first cup of coffee and you're doing well. As we get to talk about the top stories today facing us in and around Western Pennsylvania and Newcastle, PA. The COVID 5531. Here's what they're not telling you. That's the new number that tested positive. The rate of people getting better is up in the 90s, 99%. people at the hospital that get sick aren't doing so well. And the mortality rate now is starting to go down. We know more about it, but people still trying to politicize it. I guess that's what they do. The Department of Health, and I don't know what that was, the Department of Health recognizes the expansion of innovative food program support in hospitals, and they're going to have to, and everybody goes, oh, the Biden didn't say that, the Biden didn't say that. Well, yeah, his group, he got together, they want to have another shutdown. And Trump said yesterday when he was talking about the vaccine, the cure cannot be worse than the virus. PennDOT reminds high school students to enter their innovations and challenges to develop solutions to ensure adequate transportation funding for the future. So that's just one of those things that they're doing on that level, and I guess they try and throw one of those in every once in a while. Here's what I mean about politicizing the whole thing. 340 compliance checks, 5 notices, 4 of them coming in the Pittsburgh area, 1 in Wilkes-Barre. Go after the guys that vote for Trump. Bradford, to help contain the local spread, they're doing testing. Didn't know that Bradford was a big travel city. Blair County also doing the same, and that seems like pretty much of a ha ha ha. Now to the bull, as in bull crap. You know, ask somebody how good they are. Maybe a kid in school. Do you get in trouble? No. Nobody ever is going to say, hey, look at me, I did this wrong. There was a saying my grandfather had, I'm good, just ask my mother. Now, we have individuals that have come forth and said about the ballots being stamped inside the post office, whistleblowers, people we know. Adam Schiff didn't have that. With all of this blossoming out, and believe me, Pennsylvania is not the only state. Problems in Michigan, Wisconsin, all over. So what do they say? The U.S. election, this is coming from the governor's office. The U.S. election was the most secure in American history. Well, wait. Governor, weren't you the one in your state that had a problem in Philadelphia where Pam Bondi and the head of the Republican Party, with a court order, weren't allowed in the building? And I quote, they said, go tell the judge to hold us in contempt. So if illegal stuff was going on, it couldn't be gathered. timestamp date the video, Trump wins. Do not tell me these things that don't make any sense. Department of State election results. The legislature says at the close of the polls, November 3rd, they're counted. Our Department of State, she made her own rules. No, there's no problem there. Few legal wins in the hunt of fraud, and they're trying to tell this to the president. Nah, he has quite a few. He has quite a few legal wins, and we'll just wait for the Supreme Court to enter that. I was laughing at this. The New York Times calls officials in every state, and they said no evidence of fraud. Do you really think that one of these Democratic governors is going to stand up and say, hey, we had fraud here, and guess what? That was a waste of about 3 or 4 pages. You see how they spin things? Absolutely incredible. We're going to take a break here. When I come back, I have some stuff from the president and talk about sports. Hey, congratulations. Wilmington Greyhounds, 56-29. The Hounds win. Gotta love that state playoff thing they do in Wilmington. Now, we'll be right back after sports.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. Let's get right to it and kind of set this up in some kind of order so that all eyes will be on 3:30 game where the number 2 Fighting Irish taking on Boston College. And if you recall, Notre Dame upsetting Clemson. They play Boston College. The last time they upset Florida State, they played Boston College. So that at Alumni Stadium up in Boston. So you can bet that'll be a barn burner there. Now let's get to the games in order as you'll see them. 12 o'clock. 2 biggies, Miami at Virginia Tech, Indiana, and Miami's number 9, they're at Virginia Tech. Number 10, Indiana, they're at Michigan State. Now, in a game with no ranking but the local interest, 12 o'clock, Penn State at Nebraska. As you continue on, 12 o'clock, TCU visits West Virginia. And as you slip down past the 12 o'clock games, and we already told you about the 3:30 game on ABC, where Notre Dame takes on Boston College. Now, moving into later action. 4 o'clock, nothing to write home about, and the 6:30 and 7 o'clock games, nothing really big. 7:30, Wisconsin at Michigan, and also at 7:30, Florida State at North Carolina State. That might have some local interest. Your 10:30 games, Utah at UCLA, and 11 o'clock, if you want to stay up, you'll catch Oregon State. They're taking on Washington. Now, games that have been canceled or postponed, quite a few of them. Alabama, LSU, Ohio State, Maryland, just to name a few. So you've got quite a few games that didn't make it. And if you were wondering about Pitt and Georgia Tech, that game also postponed. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner. Head on over to Cedars, get some great food, had a cold beverage, and enjoy the games. We're going to take this time out. We'll be right back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. At Delicios. Look at this sandwich. This is lunch, and I didn't want to overdo it, but I had coleslaw before. This sandwich, absolutely excellent. Cajun chicken. But their menu is so huge. And I'm going to show you all your friends that you knew from the old place. They're all here. So make sure you stop. They're open from 7 to 9. It's Delicios in downtown Newcastle. We are back. Things the president doesn't want you to miss. Fed strike deal to make COVID-19 vaccine at major pharmacies. Yesterday he was on, introduced the vaccine, and he's ready to roll with a plan. He won't back another shutdown. Trump's economy really was better than Obama's. That by Carl Smith, who writes, Vice President Pence, Veterans Day, it's time to think and appreciate the heroes who have preserved our liberty. And when I hear left wing of the Democratic Party, I want to throw up because that abuses those people. Businesses trying to rebound after unrest and face a challenge. Not enough insurance. That's in the New York Times. Trump bars Americans from investing in firms that help China's military. And really can't blame him for that one. Now, outside, it's cool, folks. Right now, 25 degrees, and you gotta be freezing your bibby. Because there was a frost and it was out there and really cool this morning. Now let's take a look. 92% humidity, winds are calm, barometric pressure 30.20, 2.23, and visibility is 10 miles. Now your radar. There you go. That's out of Cleveland. And clear. And this is out of Pittsburgh. Very clear. So let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
My name is Brittany. I have suffered with depression for 15 years.
My name is Sam, and I've been experiencing depression for over 12 years. This is the first place I will always recommend for somebody to come if they're suffering from depression or anxiety or any kind of problem like that.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't guard the score at Lindy's Lunch. For the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. And after last night's mostly cloudy low of 28, how is your Saturday and weekend looking? Well, a little Italian here, mezza mez. As you look right there at local radar, you see some showers on the outskirts. That's not going to really affect us. And here, nationally, one front moves through, showers back there, and that will come our way, but not until Sunday. So here's your forecast. Last night, cloudy low of 28. Your Saturday, sunshine 49. That rhymes. Sunshine 49. And Saturday night, here comes that rain building in. Increasing clouds after 1 o'clock. Low of 39. Chance of rain 70%. That rain continues on Sunday. Breezy, high of 57. Chance of rain 90%. Your Sunday night, partly cloudy, a low of 33. Get you to Monday, mostly sunny and 48. Monday night, scattered snow showers, partly cloudy, 33. Tuesday, scattered snow showers mixing with rain, then gradually ending, partly sunny, high of 42. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, 26. And your Wednesday, mostly sunny and 42. Now, Wednesday night, partly cloudy, a low of 29. And Thursday, partly sunny and 51. Very seasonal here, as you see. 40s, 50s, just bouncing around. Overnight lows around 30. And definitely cuddle alerts as we head through this fall and get into these varying temperatures. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break and hear from these great sponsors who would like to hear from you. Elham's for one great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them in Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, that's going to do it here for Nctv45 Newswatch Saturday morning. And make sure that you tell a friend. And have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. they'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that we're available anytime on your time. Yes, Nctv45 available anytime on your time. Train that runs on your schedule. That's us. Always in the pursuit of excellence. Now, remember today in Washington, D.C., we'll have clips for you. The Mega March is supposed to be over 1 million people there. And just keep the faith as we march forward with Corona, the election, and everything else. Everything's going to be fine. Keep in mind that we'll show you all different things. We've got some Christmas stuff on, so make sure that you enjoy that. And by all means, make sure that you get your second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.